So, the story so far. Still haven't found the Heaven's Vault, if that is a thing in the game. Of course it is. Ali and Six have been looking for the roboticist, Janiki Renba, sent by Professor Miyari to uncover the cause of the fall of Iox, which she believes is soon to return. I think, a little bit confused on the loop thing. I thought, initially, that the whole, we worship the loop, time is a flat circle. I thought they were like, when somebody dies, it's fine because time is going to loop and then they'll be born again. But it looks like they're just like, no, it's just the events of history will happen again, but, to different places and different people. Not literally time rewinds and starts from the beginning again. So Miyari is actually concerned that Iox is going to fall because the Empire fell centuries ago, and the same thing is going to happen again, and that by learning more about the past, they can be prepared for what's going to happen, here. She loses soon to return, but ancient memories found inside Six led Renba to a different discovery, an ancient observatory of the vault, which Renba believed could save the nebula from darkness. The roboticist's search began with a telescope-like device from a ship, buried deep on a moon near Elbereth, a relic from the vault, perhaps? Perhaps other ancient sites like the mysterious Withering Palace mentioned by an ancient recording will yield other clues. Right, those who fail to learn history are doomed to repeat it. Only a little bit more literal. Like, it will actually repeat. Do I have anything to do here on the ship? Nothing to look at. Ah, there is something to look at. Oh, what? No, I clicked on the thing, didn't I? A memory had emerged from deep within Six's core. Was it, as Miyari hoped, a lead on the Falmer's moon with the invasion of Iox? The recording on the entrance with Withering Palace. Whoever Kaya had been, she had been recorded there in its orangery. Right, the orangery. The metal hoop from the graveyard was collected. Also, we've heard curious stories and found artifacts from the same place. Might have once been. I still have no idea. I could search for this site. So that didn't sound like I have enough information to find this place. She didn't quite say that. Shards of Iolite. I know enough. See, she said it there. I know enough to find this site. Type's curious metal sphere. Buried ship of Renba's. That seems even more important. But I also kind of want to go up here to Renaki. Kind of want to go up here to Renaki. Never been there. I could go there next. I guess I don't have any reason to go to either one before the other. The only thing that I know that I might find here is the guy who... There was a guy who said something. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go there and then, back down. Renaki in the Renaki Reach. And of course, be on the lookout for any tiny ruins scattered about. I guess it's an interesting concept because there are new waters to the left. It looked like either way was correct, but maybe... An interesting idea here to, you could have something like, which Zelda game was it? Where you had the boat? Zelda Shipward Boats? Whatever the one was where you have the boat. It's like, oh, well, we can have this big, wide open, map of water. And, we'll put little things around it that you can discover. But this is a bit different. This is like, okay, there's really, you're restricted to these paths, but along the paths we'll have, interesting sites like this. We got some green rocks to look at. That's different. Wind Waker, of course. You can put little discoverable sites and discoverable places along, a definite route. It's been a long time since I played Wind Waker. I was just saying to Faded Oasis the other day that he was playing whatever the newest Mario game is, and I'm like, I haven't played a Mario game since Galaxy, since Super Mario Galaxy, or Sunshine, whichever came later. And I guess I didn't play Breath of the Wild, and I didn't play whatever 2 came before. I didn't play Skyward Sword, and I started Twilight Princess, but then, like, my TV broke. I borrowed the game from someone and played the first, like 3 or 4 hours of it. And then I started to have, like, TV problems. A ruin. It is a ruin from the earliest days of the nebula. I will investigate. A worn silver amulet fashioned like a circle. Just lying out there? It's incredible and ancient. The clasp is then decorated with tiny glyphs. The precision required for this. Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe... should I put some Zelda games on the schedule? Stay go. Not stay. not go. Friends will not go. Well. I think this comes from the same place as the chart, the one we discovered on... Did I already find that one, though? Wasn't that the last place that I discovered? Could be. Breath of the Wild on Switch day 1 and played 160 hours. Camel's teeth. That's a lot of playtime. I'm also supposed to try out Genshin Impact, as it's supposed to be very Breath of the Wild-esque, and also not horrific free-to-play garbage. So tell me the water's at where? I see nothing. Past it now. A market moon far beyond the reach of Iox. That sounds like a bad idea. How are the Iox people supposed to buy things? Why did we become like thieves?
A narrow alley between high blank walls.
Sounds busy out there. I would estimate the local population to be around 12,000. The odds of finding one man here are, therefore, pathetic. Don't give up before we start. I'm merely stating the obvious. This way. Why that way? Are there 12,000 people over there? And nobody over this way? Oh, that's some kind of plaza? This is locked. Anything to prove the robot wrong. I'll go this way. Meh. Meh. You win this round, robot. Oh, must have loved this place. Suppose that's why he came here. Oh, that's right. It wasn't the trader guy. It was Huang who said, "For the last time, is this wise? What? We are far from Iox. We are likely to attract considerable attention." Your mom will, you mean? Most of the mysteries, yes. Once you begin asking questions, perhaps that will change. Act natural. Hopefully, no one will realize we
snuck out
never
of the
went
alley
into
mouth
this.
into a bustling street.
Wouldn't call that bustling.
Hawkers
Looks empty.
shouted each other down about their wares.
The people here seem affluent. Oh, okay. High moisture. That's right. We're Arrakis, where everybody values water. Rugs! Look out! Pattern similar to the one on the Nightingale. Miari gave me that one. Maybe I could retire somewhere like this. Seems comfortable. 5 seconds ago, you said you wanted to live on a boat. You were like, they lived on boats. Isn't that great? Look at the people, 6. Are they avoiding anything? Treating anywhere with particular caution? I detect no unusual patterns of movement. Perhaps there is an open space in that direction. People are slowing down as they leave this street. Are they? Okay. I don't recognize half of these fruits. I'll make up names for them. You grow them locally? I grow them in my tubs, on my roofs. A flat mango. A man named Amadou? Now, I really couldn't be sure of that unless you buy a fruit. Yeah. Carnival grapes, fizzy just today? What are those? Ah, the lady is from Iox. Something less exotic, then. Perhaps I can interest you in a kumquat fist. A what? You heard. How about a red pomelo? Now you're just making stuff up. The pomelo sounds good. Package that up, fine lady. I prefer jewelry and gold. Can I trade jewelry for fruit? Jewelry is very good for trading, good lady. So is fruit. Oh, I'll pass on the fruit. Unless there's an inscription on it. Really must get myself another customer. This doesn't seem wealthy compared to Iox. Iox is staggeringly wealthy, mistress. Iox is wealthy enough not to trade. Unguarded lanterns. I wonder if the glass is blown locally. Why didn't I pick any of them up? They were free. There was a sign with symbols on it, and I decided that one of the symbols is the word for free. Think people will talk to you? Most people run away at the sight of you. People don't like robots. See if there's anyone through here worth talking to.
The market of Renaka seemed to never end. Shoemakers sold boots to the fruit sellers, who sold sour apples to the knife makers, whose blades the shoemakers used to make boots. I don't know if anyone on Renaka ever slept, but if they did, I bet they bought and sold their dreams.
Pottery, they can't sell all of these, surely, unless they break them after every meal. This place is so happy. Is it? Can't imagine Elworth being like this. Wealth and distance from Iox. Vases. Prefer them to the pots anyway. I could keep my paintbrushes in them, if I painted. Or flowers.
The fountain was messing
If I flowered.
about in the middle of the square, spitting at passers-by.
wonder what people here use them for. They're for oil and water. For bathing. How could you not know that? What are you, dumb? I'm new here. But I'm very unsuspicious. To this moon. You mean you sailed here? You just sat down here to tell me that. Where are you from, anyway? You're a Renakian, I suppose? Of course. No sailor, obviously. Obviously. My name is Alia. Mina. What's in the book? I like books. Nothing wrong with that, is there? I love books too. Do you? I barely have any. You're surrounded by books. Yes, but we eat these books, obviously. Oh, they're all the same book. I have a friend who loves reading. He was here on Ranaki quite recently. I see. His name is Huang. I wonder if you met him. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I suppose he sailed here as well? Yeah, how else would he get here? I feel sorry for you both. And that's the last I want to say about that. Well, what do you want to say about a man called Amadou? That's what I came for. The servo dealer? She knows him. That's his marquee above the lizard seller. You've already got one. One what? One lizard? A servo. That one's yours, isn't it? You mean 6? You have 6 servos. You named it? How funny. Like it was a pet pig? What the hell is a pig? People and your crazy things on this crazy planet. Good faith to you. You're like, I don't know what that means. Oh, no, she does. Now to buy a lizard. Oh, nope. Fountain. Fountain says something important. Can you imagine a fountain like this on Elbera? Oh, that's right. Yeah, water. You think anyone would stop me filling a bottle? I doubt the water is drinkable.
Fried meat, spiced apple, fresh leather, wealth.
Water would still be worth a goat or two on Elberath, even if it isn't drinkable. Where does the water come from? Is there a wellspring right here? No, mistress. I believe the water is pumped up and cycled. Still here. If this was Elberath, there'd be a pipe running it into someone's tank. My eyes do not close, mistress. They do not exist. Keep your cameras peeled. Keep your nanomachines small. A cook. Hungry 6? Hilarious. Hey, these stalls don't have merchants. Are they worried about thieves? Perhaps these people are rich enough to be honest. Or perhaps the punishment for stealing is extreme. Oh, I see him. He's up there. Which means this is the lizard cellar. They seem to sell everything here. Look in here. Those are lizards, aren't they? Gecko, all colors. I'll take one of each. One of each color. Buy gecko, finest gecko. It climbs walls. Can reach hard to reach places. I don't want a gecko, but my robot does. My mistress is attempting humor. Not robot gecko. Gecko live gecko. Gecko now or gecko later? Gecko later. New gecko come in a week. $33. 33 what? 33. Good age for a lizard. Gecko very practical. Very clean. No bathing. Do they have inscriptions on them? That's the face of a woman who's gonna buy a gecko. I will not carry it, mistress. Don't be a kumquat fest. You'll like it. You two will be friends. You can bicker about me behind my back. I'm not having a gecko clamoring around inside my lower drawers. I'll buy a stripy one. See what you're offering. For ancient and mysterious things. Valuable? What was the... I don't know what any of these things are. What was the heavy pottery... These things seem way too valuable. Silver tablet, I guess. But I've already translated it, right? It's not like I lose the memory of the inscription. Would you take this? Well, I've seen worse, I suppose. I'll need more to cover it. You know how old the tablet is. So it is weak, fragile. Yeah, I'm not... Price is too high. A pity. Maybe I'll come back later. It's funny that...
That man with a scar flashed a cheeky smile at me as he walked away.
Cheeky bricky. Everyone here is like that. During the, like, while we were haggling, she completely dropped the, that way of talking. because I assume there's just a, you know, merchant haggling script. The gecko might be descent for a great gecko king of yesteryear. Now I have to buy one at any cost. Remarks like that make me wish I had a gecko. But it doesn't look like I can't attempt to buy one again. Maybe I have to walk away and come back. We'll see. This guy up here is the guy, so. This looks interesting. Who are you? You're the robot seller? What do you want? What have you done to your robots? Treat mine badly, but this is macabre. They're servos, not robots. Are you buying? You've got one already. I've got 6 of them already. What do you want? I've come from Ajax. You're under arrest. Ajax! Well, now. If it isn't a filthy, sterile river rat. Wait, how could I be filthy and sterile? Wait. Only filth goes along the star sewers. Everyone knows that. Happy to hear my reputation is spreading. These are my servos, and I own them legitimately. Did he say sterile or did he say servile? Now that I think about it, it couldn't have. He wouldn't have called me filthy and sterile in the same sentence. One of these words must be incorrect. I'll cross it out. A friend of mine told me to talk to you. Looking for an observatory. Oh, so the little Iaxian with the big ears is sent a bigger Iaxian. What is my discovery worth to this one? I've found an observatory, it's true. It's just a ruin. Is that so? Are you sure? Why don't you tell me where it is? And I'll go there. Why don't I? A shimmering idea. Perhaps I could throw in a servo into the bargain. What do you think? I'm only asking for information.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Hello, blind.
Just turn around. All right.
How are things?
Can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy.
What do you want? A gecko? There's a fine-looking robot you have. Well, it isn't mine to trade. I'm doing good. I like this game. I don't see anyone else around. Mistress, please. I am not yours to sell. Trust me, 6. This is the best thing for you. I have to know what you have before I agree to anything. We're gonna give this guy the Kansas City shuffle. He's gonna think we're sailing left and then we sail right. Let me tell you about the observatory. I have walked its corridors, seen ancient machines. It is built on 3 levels. Each is circular, each wider than the one above, so that it looks like it must topple from the sky, and yet it stands. But perhaps that is enough for you. That's not enough. You could be making it all up. This could be a bunch of fooly goofs. I'm gonna cut away 6's head? Certainly not. My servers are in prime condition. That they don't have heads is their decision. Yours is a masterpiece. like your charms. Perhaps I could give you a silver tablet instead. The machines, like giant servos buried deep below the crust. Are you sure you won't trade? I'm pretty sure I can't actually give away 6. It's like, it speaks! Oh my god. Pity you do not really want to find the observatory. Wait, he can just teleport out, right? Yeah. All right, we're gonna fully goof the fully goofer, right? We're gonna go like, okay, 6 now. A glass of water then, to settle the matter and the stomach. Is that from the fountain? You're like, no, it's not from the fountain. By the goddess, no. Not in the habit of murdering my clients. I'll go without. As you will. Now, transfer ownership to me. Tell me what I want to know first. Ha! The lady jokes, of course. I gave you my robot for nothing. Fine lady, consider the situation. I am a respectable businessman with a reputation to secure. You are some kind of vagabond who intends to leave this moment at a moment's notice. He's on to me! I don't think so. You want my robot more than I need you. Very well. Haven't I whetted your appetite enough? But perhaps now you might give me the robot? Your word is not enough. To find it? No, it's not. You'll need hard evidence, which I will give you as soon as our transaction is completed. I hadn't counted on, I didn't think it'd be like, oh, well, I'll transfer ownership to you. I thought it would just be like, okay, 6, stand over there. Just inside the hopper range, which you can use to warp us back both back to the ship. Alright, let's see what happens. Will it be interesting? 6. Only a primary user can transfer ownership, right? Your understanding of the situation is correct, mistress. Somehow this sort of thing always happens to my robots. I transfer what possession I have of you to this man. Excellent. Now let's put that to the test. Robot, please forcibly eject this young lady! How dare you? How dare you? Six, what are you doing? What about our deal? What about your precious reputation? You're right, this sort of behavior will drive customers to my competitors. If they can find any. Oh dear, well. What's this? Oh, it's a dagger with an inscription on it. Used to stab you in the face. Miari is actually going to kill me this time. Alright, well, where's the cops? Do you not have police on this world? You! This is your fault! I demand that you give me a robot in recompense. Oops, that's not which direction she's in. Why am I facing the wrong way? Did you just get thrown off Amadou's rooftop? Oh, you saw that, huh? You said you were blind. Didn't you? You were sitting here reading books like, oh, I'm blind. No. He only throws out people he enjoyed sparring with. We had a deal, and he broke it. He's more honest than you might think. What? Your father... Does he always treat his customers like this? I should report him. Who to? To my gun? Wait, well done. Follow me. We'll get this sorted out. It was a good thing I didn't drink the water. Mina, my dear, what are you getting involved with? Can't have this. You're a rogue, Amadou. We had a deal. A deal that I was going to break, and then you broke it before I could. You broke it first, as you well know. What? What? Just give her back her servo. I'm gonna read my book, not settle your arguments. I'm a dedicated servo dealer. I know how these things work. For example, I know how ownership is transferred. I think perhaps you don't. Are you saying I cheated you? Yes, and amateurishly too. You don't own this robot any more than, well, than I do. It's owned by someone on Iox. But you don't know who exactly? Most curious. Why not tell me where the observatory is anyway? As it happens, I don't. Whoever sent you to me was misinformed. But you still thought you'd profit from it. On it. No. As I said, I wanted to understand how keen you were. Keen enough to lie to a stranger on a strange moon, it seems. Here. It's out there somewhere, at the observatory. This may help you find it. It has been inscribed. Law. And one of those is wrong. Not law, then. No. Translation is clearly incorrect. With just I and will and? Yes, there we go. believe you can be confident of your translation for will now. Curious metal cylinder. I will. I'm gonna say. Oh. Oh no, it's dot. I guess that's gonna be follow. I will obey and follow. I guess. I will obey and follow. Curious. Is this another trick? No. An investment. When you find the observatory, and I think maybe you will, any servos you find inside, any robots, you bring them to me. Can't promise that. What I find isn't mine to distribute. No, it isn't. It's mine. That's the deal, you see. I look forward to your return.
The size of this place was nothing compared to Elbereth. But it was more packed with life. More colour, more people, more business, more hope.
There's an odd interlude there that had nothing to do with what just happened. That could have gone worse. It could have gone considerably worse, mistress. That man owned cutting tools. Amadou wouldn't have cut you open, Six. How would he have got to you? You have that gecko guarding it. Oh, wait. You didn't let me buy the gecko. No, I'm not leaving without a gecko. Buy a gecko. Ready to become a gecko owner. 15 minutes could save me 15%. I want the pottery reliquary. Whatever that is. Not in the best condition. Not enough. Okay, what if I also give you the silver tablet? We'll have to choose a name. Why not call it 7? I'll need that name soon enough, I'm sure. Did I get an achievement? I didn't even see. Huang, Sticky, Renba, Miari. Oh, those are going to be confusing. Flipper? He doesn't have flippers though. Flatbed? We'll call him Flatbed. Very good. But mistress, I think your gecko has escaped. Very possible. Gecko's very quick. It just ran up? It just ran off? Good fast gecko, very healthy. You want more gecko? You were supposed to transfer ownership to me. You didn't tell me that before. I think you know how gecko work. Gecko very hard to catch. My job catching gecko is very hard. So it must be a low status job. So, like, where's my gecko? Can I find him? Excuse me, but have you seen a gecko? I have. Someone sold me a gecko, but I don't know why. I like to keep the flies away from your fruit. Why else would you buy a gecko? Good faith to you. Gecko baskets. Woven from grass. The basket looks the same as another to me, mistress. So let's go wandering off. The big moon. Shoes? Where's the shopkeeper? I steal a pair and run off in them. We have a teleporter. Bread? Smells good. Must be fresh. He's made from moldering flowers. Is that correct? I don't think so, no. I traded away 2 things for that gecko, and I gave it a name. Is it over here? In the berries? It's in the berries. Berries and other fruits. Amazing all these fruit sellers don't end up fighting each other. Quite possibly they do. Jars for water. Or oil, perhaps. If I might ask, mistress, what is the plan now? I'm thinking. If I were a gecko... I hate when the dots disappear. Sometimes you can see a dot from the distance, but then it goes away. Oh, there. Oh, it's some people. Some people have dots. Rah. Get back here. Get back here? Where are you going? Apparently, yeah. Please, one moment, bro. Are you a local here? I've lived here all my life. Dealers of old artifacts. Artifacts? There are no doubt some jewelers. You have to take your luck with the market. Good faith, lady. Alright, that's the exit. Man. I already came down here. Would you like to make some friends? I know a several play date. What's wrong with your face? I think maybe you can't get the gecko back. Maybe it's just trade away your stuff, idiot, and lose it. Find you some robots and Iox. course I fraternize. A fraternizing machine. It's not a contest unless I'm winning. Good friendships are the Heaven's Vault we found along the way. Maybe it came up here. Oh, can I not even go up his shop anymore? Friend found the body of the last emperor on that moon. Your mercy. Why was he hiding robes and sending... What? Who? What? Camera? Claimed to be the Emperor Reborn. Not publicly, but the university, as you know, has its priesthood. This is an important conversation. It doesn't need to take place in a butt. He was a dedicated member. Okay. Saying Miyari claims to be an actual emperor? This is a strange twist. That's just a theory. What would his discovery such as that? Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're saying if he discovered, oh, the last emperor never re-entered the life stream to get reincarnated, that that if she were to claim, oh, what do you know, I'm the Emperor Reborn, so everybody listen to me, that would kind of ruin her plans. I like crystals. Okay. Alright, I don't care about the crystals, though. I only care about geckos. Oh! No? That... Alright, that was maybe useful. But I really can't go up to visit him again. We'll just stand here talking. Dug on scores of moons, 6. I've never found robots buried on any of them. Only on Iox. I assume we were stored there. In case we were needed. Forgive me, but do you know this moon well? This old moon very well. I'm a stranger here. What should I see? We are a simple moon. We have many traders. Many ships come and go. Sounds complicated. You said it would be simple. I'm sail on all myself, naturally. Good faith to you. Oh, maybe we'll go back to the ship and he'll be there. Like, oh, he found his way back to the ship. Right? What a good, loyal gecko. I bought the right one. He was stripy. Stripy geckos are the most loyal geckos. So we left the surface of Renaki, the market moon. How silly.